Greetings. Well, actually, it's morning, so I suppose a good morning would be perfectly acceptable. Good morning. I, of course, am Douglas, and this is my second video. I'm sure many, if not all of you, are completely and utterly astounded, bewildered, baffled at my ever so drastic change in character and demeanor, which I do believe strikes such a lovely contrast with my previous video in which both my mannerisms and voice reflected that of a childish buffoon, an imbecile, if you will. Rest assured, though, I am a mentally stable, fully functioning adult. I do know how to be mature. If you do not know me in real life, then you are certain to be wondering if this is yet my real voice. It is not. I will be showcasing that in future videos, but not today. Common sense should tell you that any teenage boy living in the Americas in this day and age would have no reason at all. No reason at all to speak like this. Not even if I went to boarding school, and frankly, while we're on the subject, boarding school seems like it belongs to more of a past era, like when they had horse and wagon and things of that nature, but since the conception of the automobile and other more convenient forms of vehicular transportation, we've eliminated all necessity for boarding schools. But I digress, there are bound to be boarding schools still left in existence. I rather like this voice. You see, I have a variety of voices that I occasionally speak in. I consider myself to be quite eclectic, which is my favorite word, by the way. But to this voice in particular, it makes me feel like I should be wearing a monocle, and a top hat, and eating crumpets and sipping tea. I never really cared all that much for tea up until maybe a year or so ago, when I began acquiring quite the fondness for peace tea, Arnold Palmer, as well as Arizona tea. But it just occurred to me the other day that avid tea drinkers who drink real tea, not real tea as in the business of selling real estate, no. Real tea, people who drink real tea, are probably insulted at the fact that we consider peace tea, Arnold Palmer, Arizona, to be tea, when in fact they are nothing more than carbonated, caffeinated, tea-flavored beverages. But say what you want, they're scrumdiddlyumptious. Besides, however artificial or unhealthy our food and drink is today, everybody has their vice. For some people it's Twinkies, others it's nicotine, others it's alcohol. Personally, I will just go ballistic over a box of Krispy Kreme Original Glazed, as well as a ice-cold can of Mountain Dew Voltage. And I have a friend who cannot keep her mittens off of a bag of baked Lay's potato chips, especially when paired with a Jones Soda root beer. Everybody has their vice, it's just the way the world works. Everybody needs to get their fix. There was more I had planned to discuss throughout this video, but for the life of me I can't remember what it was. I don't wish to chew your ear off anyway, so for now I would just like to say hello to my lady Jennifer, who you can attribute to my having a webcam or two in the first place. If you watch this entire video, then feel free to leave me feedback so I know if I'm a dreadfully delusional prick who seems to think he's more amusing than he really is, or if I'm genuinely intriguing. Anyways, I'll be retiring to my quarters soon, so with that, I bid you good day. Oh, there's still some in the lid. Oh, yeah, give Daddy the good stuff. Oh, blimey, how is this thing still on?